attack mode. We didn't have our best game here at home for our last game, all of which I've already covered, whether it was energy or focus, didn't make enough shots, didn't get enough stops. So now that we're embarking on another SEC road game, we're gonna have to play better. I'm gonna have to coach better. Just everybody's gotta do their jobs. From an injury standpoint, at this point, everybody's in good shape. Obviously, Herb got bumped in the eye, but he should be fine for practice on today.
All right, thank you, Coach. Let's go ahead and take some questions. Just raise your hand if you have one, and we'll bring a mic to you. Start up front here with Kerry. Mic's coming right over here, Kerry.
Coach, I realize you've already played them one time, and you know their personnel as well as anybody on your schedule. But they seem to have a little more confidence now than the first time you played them. What do you see about them on tape that stands out between now and then?
Well, Wendell Mitchell, is playing awfully well, shooting the ball extremely well. I think their three-point shooting between Mitchell and Mahan, Flag at the stretch four position. They're bringing Starks off the bench. So I just think they're playing much more confident, and obviously they got off to a slow start outside of the win against us early in SEC play. So they've had some close, highly contested games that they've been in. But I just think they're playing hard. They're big guys inside, Mekawalu and Nebo. They're outstanding front court players. We had problems with Nebo, so we got to do a better job defending their front court. Trying to mix up our defenses a little bit, but it's just a team that just plays hard, and they're shooting the ball extremely well.
Go back right here to Alex.
Some of these games, obviously, especially when you look at it from a quadrant standpoint, you have some big game opportunities in the last 3 weeks of the season. How much are you kind of looking at these in matchups where, I don't want to say must win, but these are opportunities that you can't allow slip through your fingers at this point?
Yeah, we're in control of our own destiny. Whatever quadrant the teams we're playing in, we better perform like they're all quadrant one teams, and maybe have the mindset like they're all ranked teams, because we just got to play with a little bit more sense of urgency. And like I said, I just got to do a better job of getting them ready to play and have more of a sustainable effort.
And you said after the last game that everything was on the table. What sort of evaluations have you made in the last few days to moving forward? Do you expect to change the starting lineup?
Yeah, none that I like to share publicly.
Other questions for Coach? Got one, Tony? Let's go up front here. Kelly.
Coach, the players referred to the last one against A&M as a lucky win for the Aggies. Do you believe in lucky wins, and how do you view that game?
Well, I sure would have liked to have a lucky win against Florida. So, however they want to describe it, we put ourselves in that position. They made a great shot. I guess they probably feel the same way about Collins' shot in the tournament last year. So, whether it's luck or what about if we do what we need to do on both ends of the floor to put ourselves in position to win a lucky game? So again, we didn't execute at the end of that game, gave up offensive rebound, fouled the guy. There are a lot of different things you can point to at early part of the game, middle part of the game. It's just, like I said, during this time of the year when it's the last, quarter of the season left in SEC play, you got to be tough-minded, and hopefully you don't bring luck or refereeing into the game. You just got to do your job so you won't have any excuses.
We'll go back to Alex.
Avery, after the last time we spoke to you, you were asked if there was anything positive you can take away, and you hesitated for a long couple seconds there. I guess, what is your evaluation of this team right now? Are there positives that this can be turned around, or where?
Well, we have the ability to be a really good team. That's the positive. We have the ability. We can, we've shown signs to rebound the ball. We can run in transition. We've also had games, guys, where we've shot the three really well. And we've had some highly rated defensive games. Our last two games, we're basically, we didn't have a passing grade on defense, and it's hard to win at home or on the road if you don't have an overall passing grade on our rating on defense. But, you know, there's some games we make our free throws and others that we don't. So I just think we have the ability to put it all together, and this would be a great time of the year to do it.
And just to ask, there were a lot of fans that were quite critical of the team and you individually after this last game. Just your response to some of the online criticism.
Well, first of all, we don't get into online criticism because we understand that a lot of people that are online, they can just click a button. So I think our fans that really are involved in our program and that support us, they were no more critical, of me or the team than I was. And it starts with me, but we don't, man, if we get into everybody that's online and blogs and on social media, there are people, I guess in Tennessee, that's critical of Rick Barnes, right? So how can you be critical of, the job he's doing? It's just the nature of the business that we live in with social media. I'm on social media, so it's not the enemy. So my focus is on this practice today. But even last year, we make it to the tournament, you're still gonna have critics. It's part of this, it's part of sports, right? And no more than I am of myself and the team, and we just gotta get better.
Good time for just one last question if there is one. Anything else? All right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.